Hello and welcome. This is PikcioChain with simple cryptocurrency news, and in today's news video I'm going to be talking about the Constantinople hard fork which happened on Ethereum recently. Then I'm going to be talking about some news which came out about Coinbase, right? Some negative news. Then I'm going to be talking about some news from the Ontology ecosystem, and finally I'll wrap it up with news from the Neo ecosystem. Now, before I get into the news, I just want to remind you that in the description below this video, you will find the times with all the different topics that I'm going to be talking about in this video, as well as the links to the specific articles, so that you can go directly to those topics if you're interested. Right, so let's get right in. As we can see on decryptmedia.com, happy new fork, Ethereum Constantinople upgrade declared a success. So this is actually from the 28th of February. Today is March 3rd, 3rd of March, depending on which part of the world you're in. Yeah, I just wanted to cover this because these are the biggest news that happened this week, right? So even though it's not from today, but they are quite big news, right? So I'm just going to cover these type of news from now on. Yeah, it's basically like New Year's Eve for the Ethereum community, right? Because we finally got the Constantinople hard fork, which means that Ethereum is going to be closer to moving from a proof of work blockchain to a proof of stake blockchain, right? So the consensus is going to change eventually, right? Not straight away. This is just part of one of the important upgrades which was necessary for the proof of stake change to take place. So we're going to see Ethereum 2.0 at some point, right? If you watch my video with Forrest, who goes by the YouTube name of Hashoshi, we actually discussed that because he's an Ethereum developer. So he gave his insight, he gave some info on that. So do check that video out under the podcast sections playlist on my channel. If you go to that and look for the Hashoshi Ethereum developer video that I've done. Yeah, this is good news for Ethereum. We may see more dApps on Ethereum, and actually they're even saying here that the CryptoKitty, right? CryptoKitties is actually a game on the Ethereum blockchain, as some of you already know. But the first kitten was actually born on the Constantinople chain, right? Because of the fork that happened. So yeah, quite interesting, quite interesting. We're going to see how this actually acts and what's going to happen with Ethereum in the near future, because if things are changing in a positive way for Ethereum, we may see more dApps on Ethereum. I don't know. We'll have to see, right? There'll be many more blockchains out there. There already are a lot of blockchains, but I think there will be more. A lot of them will probably die out. Some of them will come to fruition. So we'll probably see more partnerships as we normally do. Yeah, that's that from the Ethereum hard fork. Now let me talk about Coinbase. So Bitcoin and cryptocurrency fans are closing their Coinbase accounts to protest, right? This is actually quite bad. So as we can see on toshitimes.com, basically people are angry with Coinbase because of their acquisition of a blockchain analytics startup called Neutrino. Apparently senior members of the Neutrino team used to work for the company hacking team, which developed spyware for governments to commit human rights abuses. So this is actually quite bad, right? Because we can see here, if you read this article, we can see that the hacking team is an Italian-based surveillance software developer which has been caught selling spyware to governments such as Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, and Sudan. These countries have been linked to human rights abuses. So yeah, people obviously are unhappy with that, right? Because why are Coinbase even doing this? So basically, many people on Twitter have now canceled their Coinbase accounts in response to the acquisition. Crypto influencers such as Whale, Panda, and BTC have publicly shared that they are deleting their Coinbase accounts. Wow. So yeah. So he's basically saying, well, I really couldn't stay behind now, could I? Even though I haven't used them in quite some time. Hashtag delete Coinbase. So yeah, that's harsh. That's harsh, right? Coinbase are actually one of the supposed to be one of the best companies out there when it comes to crypto purchases, and also their Coinbase Pro exchange. Even though there aren't that many pairings, they're quite limited in terms of pairings, trading pairs that they've got on there. They've got a lot of volume. So I think if this actually plays out against them, if this plays against them, then that won't be good, right? We may see Coinbase not do so well. Right, so yeah, let's see. Coinbase has responded to the criticism, stating that they are aware that Neutrino's co-founders previously worked at Hacking Team, which we reviewed as part of our security, technical, and hiring diligence. Adding that Coinbase does not condone nor will it defend the actions of Hacking Team, but it was important for Coinbase to bring this function in-house to fully control and protect our customers' data, and Neutrino's technology was the best we encountered in the space to achieve this goal. So of course Coinbase are just trying to cover themselves, and yeah, let's see if this is going to impact their current stance. Right, we're going to keep an eye out on the upcoming news on Coinbase and see how things will play out. But let's just say that there are many platforms out there nowadays where you can purchase crypto with fiat. You can withdraw to fiat, right? You can sell your crypto and withdraw to fiat. So Coinbase are not the only ones. There are others, including Binance, of course. Not to advertise Binance, but just saying that they are one of them, where you can basically purchase with crypto, crypto with fiat. So yeah, let's see how things go, right? If there would be other companies which offer smaller fees, then there's no reason for people not to go to them, right? So Coinbase need to keep that in mind as well. Cool, let's talk about the Ontology ecosystem. So the only piece of news we got, the latest piece of news basically we got from Ontology, is that they'll be hosting a game developer workshop in Shenzhen in China on March 9th. And you can read more information on this. This is in Chinese, this article, right? So I haven't opened it. Even though you translate it to English, not everything can be translated, but it's pretty much for the people in China if they want to create a game on Ontology. We have seen some games on Ontology already. Hyper Dragons Go is one of them. I've done 2 demos on Hyper Dragons Go. It's a pretty cool game. I think it's better than CryptoKitties in my opinion. And yeah, we're gonna see more games. Actually, I've announced in my last news video, I believe it was, or 2 news videos ago, I announced that Ontology have a partnership with Parity Games, and they're gonna be creating a game on the VR. And it's called the Isolated City, I believe. Yeah, Isolated City. So it looks pretty futuristic. So yeah, let's see. Virtual reality is coming to Ontology, right? Cool, that's that about Ontology. Let's move into the NEO ecosystem. Switcheo announces trustless over-the-counter trading service, as we can see on NEO News today. Wow, so Switcheo are actually trying to pretty much do what FTX did, right? So For the Win, who actually rebranded to FTX. FTX, right, are actually the trustless OTC platform at the moment, but Switcheo are going to do exactly the same. Then there's obviously, you know, the other OTCs which are on Telegram, but they have to be trusted because there's an escrow. But Switcheo are going to be a trustless one because they're going to use the smart contract. So the same smart contract, actually they're even saying here the existing Switcheo smart contract on the NEO and Ethereum blockchains will be used to facilitate trustless trading. So of course any kind of NEP5 tokens or ERC20s which are not currently compatible, right, which are not currently compatible with the Switcheo exchange, which are compatible but which are not listed on the Switcheo exchange, can be traded. And this is good because we know that NNC, the NNC token from NEO Name Service, cannot currently be traded on Switcheo because of the smart contract version that they've got on there. There are some problems apparently that the NNS smart contract cannot actually be supported on Switcheo or something like that. So because of that, they're unable to list them. So actually now with this OTC functionality, you will be seeing people trading the NEO Name Credit NNC, so from a NEO Name service. NEO Name Credit token is going to be tradable on Switcheo OTC. So let's see how things go. And also they're also saying that if there are any orders of over 5,000, so 5,000 is a minimum or more, with OTC, you need to use a human escrow. So you need to trust them, right? You need to use that. And there's going to be one available that works for Switcheo. So obviously a Switcheo employee. If you're interested in doing that, you can contact Switcheo directly for more information. So we have seen many big OTC trades on Telegram as well, on Tom Chili's and Merle's group as well. So we may see them on Switcheo, right? Because many people know about Switcheo now, especially people in the NEO community. I think everyone in the NEO community knows about the Switcheo DEX. Right, that's that about Switcheo. Let's talk about PikcioChain. So PikcioChain announced his 500,000 PKC airdrop and a trading competition. So this is not exactly new. This is from 28th of February. But basically they're saying that they're going to be airdropping PKC tokens to Switcheo holders at a rate of 0.0001 for every Switcheo. So for example, if you hold 10,000 Switcheo, you'll receive 10 PKC tokens. To qualify for the airdrop, users must hold Switcheo tokens in their wallets from the 1st to the 6th of March. So you need to have had it already. Tokens held on exchange wallets will not be eligible. And then there's the trading competition. Now you can actually take part in this. This is going to start tomorrow, depending on which part of the world you're in. 4th of March to 25th of March, with participants vying for a chance to win from a pool of 400,000 PKC. Winners will be selected based on total trading volume across the PKC Neo trading pair. First place are going to get 80,000 PKC. 20 lucky draw winners share from a pool of 80,000 PKC as well. So yeah, pretty cool, right? More trading competitions on Switcheo. And yeah, we're going to see more news from Switcheo, I guess, right? Because they're working on the atomic swap functionality as well. They're going to be adding multiple blockchains on there. The Tron blockchain, we're still waiting for that. I wonder when that's going to come. I'm probably going to do another interview with Jack Yu, the CEO from Switcheo eventually. Hopefully this month, just to get some update from Switcheo. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have from the Neo ecosystem. Guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Again, if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Do like the video if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment below if you have any sort of questions. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.